Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So we're prepping for the big one, which is like less than 5 days away, the big J interview. So now is your chance to get all your questions in if you haven't done so already. I had scheduled this at 12. I moved it back a little bit. So we had some backlog of comments here. Hog Farmer, welcome. Matthew, welcome. Hitchens, Argumentum. Been looking forward to this. Good. Submit your questions. Let's get it. Is it pre-recorded? No, this is live. This is like teleprompter free, live. This is just me, authentic, no pre-recording. I probably should do that, but this is always my format. I know lots of YouTubers do that. Welcome, right on time as usual. Okay, so let's go into the Discord here and review the questions we have so far. I did a little bit of this yesterday, but I'm going to do it again. Okay, we have a funny AI that was shared about the SEC investigating Jay. We won't be asking that question though. So in the Discord, we have the subthread questions for Jay. This one, can you ask Jay if there's going to be a GDX YieldMax? Also, what are the new YieldMax funds he can talk about? I would prefer if you all put your questions in here. We would definitely like to have the questions in here. That way it's easier for me to keep track of them. I may try to, write some of them down or something. Uh, but it's hard to keep track from all the different devices and stuff. Okay, this one's funny. There's an interesting story behind this, but I don't think we'll bring this one up. And then, we'll ask him about dividends for Ulti and for, what other new funds are on the docket. We'll see if he can break any news to us. Yeah, I did go over a lot of this yesterday, but we'll just go over it again because I'm sure different audience on today. Feel free, by the way, if you all haven't submitted a question, feel free because I'm going to take like the top 10, probably narrow it down to at least 10. Here's a hypothetical situation. Suppose a person is investing 100% into YMAX, has a goal of withdrawing 3,000 a month. How much money above 3,000 would they need to earn to reinvest back into YMAX to make 3K withdrawal sustainable long term? I might ask him that. We'll see how he answers. Make sure you sell before the bear market. Oh, I will ask him about Tesla. What reverse split? Like, what would it take for there to be another reverse split? Like, if it drops back to $10 a share, which it seems like it might be on the way to doing, um, would there be another reverse split? Because at that point, once you get like two or three reverse splits, you're just like washing your shares away. If they keep getting cut in half and in half, then that's obviously no good, no bueno. Okay, I hear Discord chat lighting up. The general thread here. Oh, Clem, this market is surprisingly nice, went beyond my expectations. S&P 500 doesn't want to stop. Crypto did amazing things, appears to be beyond its normal cycle. Oh, we'll ask him about the crypto ETF as well. Let's see. What did he say here? I can't imagine what funds like Coney, SQY, now MSTY do when crypto gets stupid. Could we possibly see $4 to $5 distributions? Yeah, I will ask him. I don't think there's any cap on the distributions, of course. This is a joke that I submitted here. Um, let's see what else we have here. Oh, some of you changed your name in here. How many different stocks will they write options on in Ulti? We already have that answer. I'm going to try not to, trash the funds. I know a lot of you aren't too happy with them, but we'll try to keep the negativity to a minimum. I mean, we'll be fair. We'll be like a debate moderator, fair, right? Um, let's see here. This is a good one from Debt Slave here. For which category of investors is US products most appropriate? Do you think these will beat the broader stock market indexes? How long will these funds last for? And then a question from Blake here. We like that the expense ratio on your funds is rather low for being actively managed. Is that amortized monthly or is it taken out quarterly or annually? Yeah, that's a great question. We'll definitely ask. And then question from Dissector here. Long-term investor looking for covered call exposure while realizing more capital appreciation. Are you planning on releasing any new funds that sell more conservative calls to reach that objective? We did ask a variation of that. We'll ask them if they would do that. I asked them before if they would be willing to lower the dividend. G Dot is new and says, so to my understanding, the risk with the YieldMax funds is the same. They have the potential for a reverse split. We can ask them that too. I'm sure they pretty much all have the likelihood of a reverse split if they get below $10. Now, a lot of us thought it was going to be $5, so there was some surprise when it was $10. Let's see here. If only another 20% can be made with S&P 500 would be awesome. Never have to save money again. Well, that's nice. But you seem like you're a really good trader as it is. You probably are set for life already, I would anticipate. Okay, so as far as that, that's pretty much all the questions we have for Jay in this thread. There's been other ones that have been asked, but I'd prefer them all to be in this thread here so we can really consolidate them. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much, we started getting questions in February, like a month before. So that is pretty much what we have. The interview is actually, it's going to be Tuesday. Um, I have the time set for 5:45. Um, I may have a surprise or two because we had some interesting things done last time when he was on that other channels did. So not going to give everything away, but who is this? Oh, look, we have someone named Jay on already. Have smarts, will listen. QYLD has found a way to protect the nav. You know, it's funny. I just sold some QYLD because after like 2 years, it's actually in the positive. So I sold out of it because it's not one I wanted to stay in forever. Has YieldMax looked at how to do it with Tesla and other ETFs? Jay mentioned that. So he said, if you listen to the last interview in November, he talked about how YieldMax funds will not be like QYLD because he said QYLD, they hold a certain amount of like what they would pay out. They hold it back. And he said YieldMax just pays it all out. So you'll have to go back and listen to that. That was in the November live stream. Weekend Gypsy Jeeper. That's a full sentence almost. YMAX fund is flawed. Well, it's YieldMax. What do you expect? Just kidding. They are allowing a new shares to be calculated in their dividend, which lowers our dividend for YMAX by 27%. So expound on that further, because I had another subscriber try to guess the dividends for YMAX, and she came up with like 98 cents, I think. So I'm not sure what your guess was, but I think it'll be higher because this is our first like full month of trading for the YMAX. Posting first. Ask him if he plans to have a weekly divvy fund like the new. Yes, that's a great question. Are you in Discord? I'd prefer to you submit that in the questions for Jay thread. That's actually a great question because that's going to be very interesting. The weekly dividends. I have no idea what the dividends are going to be in those funds, but if I did, that would be like the next viral video for sure. Can't wait until we find that out because once we find out the first week, we can start running 52-week projections on it. So anyway, all right, not me. Anybody have any other questions they want to ask Jay? Let's see what the Discord is saying here. Let's see here. Um, oh, that's that. Okay. Well, no more questions, I guess. So what else? What else should we talk about here? We want to strategize for the interview. I'd like to keep it to like 10 questions. I'd like to keep it to like an hour or so. If we get through a lot of questions, because I think we asked him like maybe 15 or so last time. So if we progress fast, because he's a great interview, if we progress fast, then I'll ask him like 15 or 20, and then we can get to some of the more bottom tier questions. Let's see here. There's some questions I'm probably not going to ask. Like we have certain people in the Discord that are good at like, like finding out information about people and stuff. And they found out some stuff, like I don't know, some stuff he did in high school or something. And I'm not going to bring that up. I mean, everybody I'm sure has something, so it's like very minor. But anyway, um, I hope I'm wrong, but looks like we're getting 4 weeks of dividends divided by 5 weeks of share count. Oh, because of February, because of the 29th day. When is the live interview? It's going to be next Tuesday. So he's coming on here, which is live. We're always live and teleprompter free here. And then he's going to be on the podcast. The podcast we edit. So that will be right after mine, but you won't see that probably till the next day or so. My take, and I'd like to get feedback from you all, but I would like us on the podcast to start doing lives, have like live engagement, because I feel like that's a lot more fun on a podcast. That's more like the format that a podcast should be, actually. So I'll let the others know about that. I think at least every other one should be a live stream. The NAV erosion of a weekly dividend may be magnified. That is true. That is very true. That could be scary with YieldMax seeing like weekly NAV erosion. He talks about the drip. He talks about to drip the dividends to battle the NAV erosion, but if we drip the dividend, we never get to use the money. That's a common concern. He did say that, and a lot of you are looking for dividend premium to either retire on or to live on, which I totally understand. So it kind of defeats the purpose, right? When you're having to reinvest everything, then why not just buy Nvidia? Funny story. So what I have in Tesla, I think I've said this already, but if I just bought Nvidia with it, even with dividends and all, obviously you can imagine would be way ahead of the game. Hitchens argumentum. When is the interview? Okay, we didn't I answer this already? If you keep asking again, the answer may be different. So the answer is Tuesday. It's on Tuesday. I have the live stream set already at 5:45 on Tuesday. For you, it's Wednesday though. I'm just kidding. The podcast will be posted on Wednesday. Did I answer your question? And then we have an exactly from DC. All right, anyone else got anything? Otherwise, I'm going to end it there. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you all. Oh, let me check Discord real quick. I just heard a beep. See if we get anything relevant. Oh, that's Clem. Bank of America raises S&P target to 5,400 shares, predicts broadening out. I don't know why I'm not getting a lot of you all. So I've got like 172 members in Discord here. I'm not getting any of you all really to participate in the live chat. Some of you I know don't talk. Like this person here at the top right never talks. She's in Kumair's Discord and talks all the time, but she never talks in mine. So Wild Giraffe says, "What time will the interview with Jay be on the? It's not the 11th for the fifth time. He's coming on the 12th on Tuesday. I have the live stream set. Let me show you all. Let me show you all. Okay, the live stream is set. Let me show you all the pre-scheduled. Oh, okay. He is. He's a brilliant guy. He kicks out idiots like you, right? Still can't believe that. I mean, not to say too much, but like I know he said he doesn't care about growing on YouTube, but like alienating people like that's never a good thing. Put 20% back into the fund. Use the rest to buy other things, taxes, etc. Seem fine. Uh, See you then. Okay, good. We answered your questions there. Uh, yeah, you're welcome. Okay, let me show you all because I had another question come up in the Discord here. Um, and if I ever get this person to talk up here at the top right, I'll play Lotto that day. She's like completely silent, but very active in the other one for sure. I've got spies in my Discord. Let's see, somebody posted something here. Um, oh, this is funny. Yeah, I think this is I hate to kick anyone out, but if we get fake accounts, we have to. Believe it or not, I've had imposters that have tried to impersonate me. Okay, let me show you all this again. Okay, let's go back here. The annoying thing about this is that it doesn't flip screens. Like the Streamlabs flips screens, but this one doesn't want to. Okay, let's see. All right, channel content. Here we go. So you all can see it. Look, this is my back end here. Okay, I have the stream set for, watch this. This is episode 4. So I've got the stream set for March 12th at 5:45 p.m. So go tell everyone else in other Discords, 5:45 p.m. We'll be ready for you. That's my back end there. That's a little back end tour of the channel. Um, oh, that reminds me. I did a dividend video this morning. Let me check and see. You'd be bored impersonating me? What does that mean? I'm boring? No, I'm fun. Come on. Posting first, EST. No. Oh my God. You guys are just trying to like drive me nuts here. Pacific time, 2:45 Pacific time. No, what it is, Dissector, there's people on here that they're trying to sell trading courses and stuff. There's one that impersonated Andre too, and they actually create like fake screenshots, and they say like someone said they made $31,000 in Tesla that day, which someone would have to be truly be an idiot to believe that because Tesla's been dropping this year. So they had the fake screenshot. It was so funny. It was like comedically funny. They had the fake screenshot and they didn't even have a cost basis. So I had some fun with the person. I said, "Yeah, just instead of me participating in the program, just Zell me what I would make. Zell me at 8675309. Zell me my gains." Fabrico de Cuero, 5:45 Tuesday. Got a date with this chick. You'll be done by 5:47. You must not expect it to go too well. Hey, I can't say something like that. That hasn't happened to me. Just get her to pay. If she's like a older, well, I don't know how old you are. Report those imposters as spam immediately. Yeah, that person, I don't know. He looks like a Khmer imposter or a fanboy or something. I'm not sure, but we'll definitely. I definitely have spies in my Discord. One person even admitted to me that they were, but I don't know what they're spying on. Like, we're not sharing like top secret information there. We just have deep fakes of Biden, which we know aren't real because, like somebody pointed out, he can't actually talk that well in real life, even with the teleprompter. Yeah, so if you don't expect the date to go well, just you know, postpone the date and watch Jay on here. It's more important, right? Making money is more important anyway, right? It's funny. You'll want to hear a funny story. Actually have an older friend that told me just focus on making money because when you get older, like if you have kids, like your kids won't give a shit about you anyway. He actually really is. I have to say yesterday, he was a great speaker. He was on FDR's level, I have to say. I'm almost sold now. I think I'm undecided. Uh-oh. Oh, I know who this person is. Well, you changed your name. I Does he really? Okay, well, I put your comment up because you changed your name. Your name before was a little bit oh, Hog Farmer's laughing at that. This is fun when we get more comments going here. Um yeah, I don't know. I hear there's a lot of stories told over there, but you know, I don't want to say too much because everything I say has a way of getting back around, but I guess I will. We're having fun, right? Do you guys want me to talk or do you guys want me to keep things kind of like uh vague? Let me check the Discord here. Um Now I heard one story. I've heard a couple of stories. I can't say I believe. Anyway, but I mean, we all tell stories, even I do sometimes. Most of them are true. I'd say 99.5% of them are true. Ask Jay what they decide to do with the synthetic when it goes up a lot. Well, when the synthetic goes up a lot, like when if Tesla runs up a lot, they can't fully capture the upside. Just look at Nvidia; they should have captured like way more of that upside, and they didn't. When do they decide to use it for the dividend? When do they keep it? That's a good question. Are you in my Discord? I keep asking this over and over. I'd like to get these questions in that thread because it's hard to keep track of them. That was a question. Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice of you to give me feedback. I actually, that last time I interviewed him, believe it or not, I have a subreddit thread out there, and talk about finally feeling like you're online, in the online world. I had some harsh feedback on there. Like, I had some people saying that I did not interview him well. So it was interesting. It's always fun to go online and read about yourself from people that have like never met you before. Anyway, let's see. Okay, none of you took the bait on that one, but the story I don't believe. Let's see. Wait a second here. Distracting me again. The YieldMax model by design can't capture most of the upside. That's just the way it is. What I'm going to say, and I'll just say this and leave it at that. I don't believe any YouTuber on here is not worried about ad revenue. Because if somebody wasn't worried about ad revenue, they wouldn't post as much as they do. Anyway, all right. Anything else for the coach here? Let's see. That was basically my lunch break. All right, you all. I'll be back again soon. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you all on the flip side. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.